The more you rise in frequency, the more your currency is evident. The more you're going to start seeing the results is what I'm getting. I'm hearing the results are in, all right? It's reminding me of like a game show or something like that. All right, but we're finna get into your financial business, okay? Somebody asked for a love read? So I guess somebody want a love read. Maybe I'll do one next, but somebody in this collective asked for a money read. So let's get right into it. What's going on with your money and how could you increase your abundance, I like to say, because currency come in more ways than just a dollar that was created. All right, please keep that in mind. Something here about raising your vibration and implementing more fun into what you do instead of seeing it, wow, as I was about to say, as a hustle. The back of these cards literally say hustle. So this is definitely giving me is based off of mindset. How you perceive money is how money perceives you. How you perceive life is how life perceives you. This is why you get what you give, right? You attract what you are. Your vibrational match to certain things. Okay, it says save your money and ask for help and assistance. I definitely feel like somebody either is going through some financial hardship or you were, because this came in reverse. Save your money means somebody haven't been saving money, or maybe not even making enough to be able to save. This could even be like living off of your savings for a while and asking for help. Assistance in reverse. This could be like not having that assistance or not having anyone to be able to depend on and ask for help. This could even be you not being able to ask other people for help because of this hyper independence, or it could definitely be trauma. Before when you extended your hand for help, somebody could have definitely smacked it down, or you just feel like you were met with resistance in every which way that you went. Have you ever thought about the reason that you were met with resistance is because your frequency did not align to whatever opportunity that was. Your frequency is way more valuable than the things that you may have been choosing or feel like you were worth. And maybe the universe was trying to get you to see that. Okay? Someone here could have also been living off of government assistance. I'm getting Section 8. Somebody here could also be asking about some sort of Section 8 approval. And I'm not saying living off the government is a problem. As long as you using it to actually wean yourself off, because it's not about becoming dependent on an outside source. It's about using those resources to become more interdependent, right? Using this system and using this construct to get out of it versus trying to master it, because you will always be in a rat race, on a hamster wheel is what I meant to say. Okay, save your money and ask for assistance. Somebody could have definitely just been spending. What the fuck was that? I know I'm not tripping. Yo, that's the second time that I done tried to record this video so many times. That's the second time that happened. And there's literally no reason for it. Alright, so distractions could definitely be significant here. I'm hearing something about, are you ready for change? This says afraid of change. This says poverty consciousness. So let's get right into it. I don't know why I'm seeing rings or marriage. Somebody here could be trying to figure out if they're going to have enough money for a marriage or some type of celebration here. Okay. Something about insurance could be significant, an insurance policy. Wow, you got lawsuit, getting sued or suing someone. So that could be significant for somebody here. And a windfall of money is what? Oh, a windfall of money is coming your way. I like these cards. They're kind of fire. I don't always understand the cursive on them, but I don't know. Cursive is also reminding me of curses. These could be generational curses. It says cha-ching, money rain. Okay, leadership. I feel like you are someone that's supposed to be a CEO, but something about running a business here could be significant. Back to this lawsuit energy. Somebody could definitely be winning a lawsuit case. Definitely. This could be due to some sort of car accident. This could be due to some sort of housing situation here. Okay, I'm just hearing them suing the state. This could even be due to some sort of like police interaction or police brutality type of thing here. Somebody here could also be getting some sort of compensation for being wrongfully imprisoned. Okay, even if wrongfully imprisoned don't necessarily mean that you had to go to prison or you were in prison, right? This could be mentally imprisoned, or someone has you thinking one way and doing something one way when it was the complete opposite. It's like I'm picking up on the energy, but it's not completely falling. Maybe this lawsuit, this whole situation is meant, it's been a secret for a while and you've been keeping it on the low, or something about keeping something on the low here. All right, I'm hearing a mound of evidence. All right, this could also be like a joint lawsuit that you have with someone. Like, you know how they be doing those public lawsuits where I don't know, these big contracts get sued and so many people can, you know, be a part of it because they were a part of it, something like that. There's also this situation here of a lawsuit that someone could have got for being like on a bus, in a bus wreck. You may have gave your name, and this money has been sitting. I don't know why I'm hearing escrow. This money has been sitting because somebody been trying to get in contact with you about money that they owe you because of some type of legal thing or a legal case or something here, Like there's some money. This could even be like land. Something here attached to somebody's name. Something about serving a bigger purpose or a greater purpose. Somebody thought they was going to be able to take something away from you. Okay, or they thought that they could get around something. This person could have even used like voodoo or used some type of magical element in order to stop or block this. Okay, you got money moves. And then you got afraid of change. Yeah, because I feel like you winning this lawsuit is going to change something up for this person. Again, with this money move, it's giving like, I'm going to do whatever it is I got to do to keep my money flowing and going. Okay, moving silence. Did I not just say that? It says think rich and wealthy. Okay, it says it's time for a career change, but you got it in reverse. So somebody could have been thinking about switching something up or completely changing their career in regards to something, but Spirit is saying it's something that you need to tweak about what you're doing, and then that will change the course. Yo, that will change the course of the career. What the fuck is that? This shit is freaking me out in the daytime at this point. Cause what is that and who is that? There's definitely an energy of distraction. Next time it happens, I'm gonna just go with it, okay? Something I'm hear about you transmuting energy. I keep just getting this vibe of like a monitoring spirit. All right. And spirit is also saying that a monitoring spirit don't necessarily have to be bad, even though it's a connotation, like an ancestor that's monitoring you could be a monitoring spirit. Okay. It just depends on the intention and where you going with the situation. All right, I feel like that's so synchronistic, but there's definitely here something about a lawsuit that you are being called to move in silence about, or you have been moving in silence about, or you're about to get a windfall here that nobody knew about, not even you. It says it's coming your way. Something is on its way, making itself evident. Keep thinking on that vibrational frequency of abundance. Keep moving in this wealthy, something about wealthy habits. Shh. Okay, it's time. Someone could be buying or selling a home here, or I'm getting like a middleman. Like you could be somebody that's like the connect, and you get a percentage because you connected two people together. Something here is about to go up. Don't have ass shit. Give it 110%. Point blank. Period. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting something about a coffee business or a tea business or something here about hot beverages. Okay, money moves. Let's see what else come out. I completely forgot that I even had these cards. All right, somebody here is afraid of change. Somebody here is afraid of something changing. I'm also getting something about a lawsuit that makes the news, or some type of money here. Something. Yeah, you got leadership. This came up earlier. Leadership, not meant to take orders from no one. You are definitely meant to be a CEO. Okay, this is why any job that you got, or any job that you have been at, it's always been some sort of resistance. I also feel like you move wealthy. You could be working at the most raggediest job ever, right? But the way you take care of yourself, the way you take care of your body, the way you present, the way you walk, is very rich. It gives wealth, and it intimidates a lot of people because you make the cheapest things look expensive. You could even be somebody that thrifts. Thrifting could be significant, and you find a lot of expensive gear, a lot of expensive wear, and you wear it like you was the one that bought it in its original state. All right, something about the way you carrying yourself is significant. It says study, do your homework. Catfish won't end well. Oh, it says caution won't end well. What the fuck? Spotlight phase. Money magnet. You are a money magnet. Something here about a scam. You have a divine blessing, a gift from the universe, okay, coming your way. I also see this energy of you could definitely be a CEO, and you may have had to fire someone because they betrayed you in business, or you and somebody went into business or was supposed to go in business. Okay, maybe this is what this lawsuit is about as well. You and another person going into business, right? And this person tried to trick or scam you out of something. No, they took something here. It's like something here. It's reminding me of those TV shows where I used to watch, where these people used to go and sue each other, like on Judge what her name is. She a black lady. I don't know why I'm hearing Judge Evans, but I don't think that's her name. It's also this one guy, and I feel like it was also for show. I don't know if he was actually a judge or not, but he used to present all of these cases, and of people suing big companies and suing for like punitive damages because they got hurt or something like that. That's significant. Something about the head. something about the head, and somebody can even feel like you did fraud to get this, or you about to pop out with some type of money and people gonna be feeling like you doing something fraudulent in order to have it. This could even be you doing something that you love and is connected to it's very taboo, or people judge you a lot for it. Okay, yeah, let's get into some other cards. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, slow down. Something here is about to balance out for you. You don't have to be in a hustle mentality in order to ball like one. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes when you are your most relaxed is when you get the most out of life. When you get the most abundance out of life. When you start seeing money for what it is. Just a tool. Okay, because true currency is through what you eat. It's the state of your gut. If we want to be realistic. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll just do all money cards today. All money oracle cards. I'm so sick of that song. That shit is in my head like a fucking nursery rhyme, yo. Somebody here makes music. That could be very significant. You could definitely be a creator or some sort of influencer. Okay, your creativity is your superpower on your path of prosperity. So I feel like Spirit is saying here that you are connected to the cosmos, meaning that this is a galaxy jar. And your creative spark, your creative ideas, they come from a cosmic standpoint. You don't have to be broke or broken, because broke and broken don't exist for you. What do you mean by that, Shade? Because I feel like this and I feel like that, and there's people out there that don't have this and have that. When your molecular structure is that of cosmic energy and cosmic power, that don't exist because you are infinite. You are infinite. Everything is within you, baby. Everything. Everything. Okay, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you are also a healer. You're supposed to be using your healing energy in order to make a profit, in order to live. And it don't even necessarily have to be money, right? Let's just say you have a healing service and you give it out for free. Depending on your mindset, the universe provides for you, right? Okay. How about this example? You could be somebody that lives off the grid, right? And you actually have farm. You farm. You have apple trees. You have orange trees. You have, you know, basically a farm with a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables that grow on your land. You use solar panels for light, so you don't have a light bill. You have land that's connected to a water source that you constructed or got constructed, or some way, somehow you don't have water. Obviously the land is yours, so the home that you built on it also belongs to you. You have no real use for money, as your grocery store is in your backyard. Imagine you using that to feed other people for the free. You don't have no use for money, so it's no point in you charging somebody for something that the land is giving you. All right, that's what I mean by healer, right? Because you are providing for the people on the land is providing for you. Okay, and it does not involve money. All right, yes, this is a money read. This is talking about wealth and blah 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 blah. That don't negate from this lawsuit energy. But I'm also, not everybody on my channel believe in money the same way that others believe. So just take the energy how it resonates. Okay, and look, you got dream home, self-care, freedom of location. This land belongs to you, baby. Travel, listen, I feel like I'm hearing money ain't no thing. Okay, really using it and milking it for what it is. Using your currency to attract this thing that you need in order to play this game, but not allowing yourself to be consumed by the game, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, your creativity is your superpower. You're on your path to prosperity. You are your path to prosperity. You have trillions of cells in your body. You can't tell me that's not prosperous. Just a moment of silence, for that what I just said. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And if I did not introduce myself, hi, my name is Shay. Welcome. You've officially entered a portal of alignment. So let's get right to it. If you need anything, everything's in the description box. Thank you for your like, comment, shares, subscriptions, and hypes. Okay, hype me up. If you need, oh yeah. And you can also find me on Patreon for extended reads and spicy reads. Healer, you are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. So I feel like whoever you are meant to do something with your hands. I'm getting like Reiki, something about pulling emotional memories out of people, something like that. This could even be somebody that know how to tap into past lives, or like a hypnosis or something like that. Again, with these galaxy jars coming out, this is something that's connecting. This is something in you that connects to the cosmos, in which you're able to do this specific thing. I'm also getting this energy of awakening and enlightening. The world is supposed to see you. The world is supposed to know you. The world is waiting for you. Okay, creation is waiting on you to create, and it can co-create with you. Whatever this is that you're meant to do is meant to heal. And this is why money and resources come to you and flow to you in abundance. Come exactly when you need it, how you need it, why you need it. Money moves for you, not the opposite. Somewhere here is supposed to be a bestseller. Scripting is also significant. Writing yourself a check, saying, with the universe's name on it, like, yeah, here it go. Make sure that you are precise and detailed, because you don't want to get hurt because of this. But I feel like I'm speaking to somebody where you're supposed to be using your talents to lead. Not lead in a way where you feel responsible for leading, or responsible for the followers' action, but more so in a sense where you're being your authentic self, and that in itself is the leadership. Arts and crafts could be significant. You're supposed to be providing some type of product here. I also feel like this lawsuit card keep staring at me like somebody's about to get a lawsuit. And I feel like something here that you are meant to do with this money is significant. You are able to provide great comfort and support for those who are on a healing journey, whether the pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. I feel like I'm picking up on someone who's well-rounded. Well-rounded. Your experiences are meant to be experienced, even if that's them experiencing you speaking about it. Because with my imagination, when somebody's talking to me, especially if it's in storytelling form, I go to visualizing what it is that this person is talking about. Somebody's definitely an author and damn good at it. Okay, I'm getting animation, characters. You could be using something about using AI to create small films, generated films here. Using it for the betterment, right? This is like giving content that spread the word about the truth, but you're using AI animated characters in order to spread the truth. No, it has nothing to do with misinformation. It's just giving like a visual of what you're speaking of, right? I also feel like, again, whoever I'm speaking to, something about telling stories or storytelling channel will be really good for you. People writing you emails telling you their stories and you reading it off. Okay, and the way you're doing this, I don't know. I'm just getting this energy of you being the center of something. And there's people around you, about 8 people. 8 to me reminds me of the infinity loop, right? And through your infinity, through your infinite energy, you're sparking the neurons around in this circle of people. Now, each one of these people are receiving this energy differently, from a different perspective, although you are saying the same thing, kind of like tarot. All right, so you could definitely be a tarot reader, or you could be someone that has a channel where you just channel messages here, or both. Okay, I'm hearing 2 to 4 streams of income from one platform could be significant. I'm also getting TikTok. You could be somebody that does deep research, and you write about the research that you do to spread the word. Okay, something here about your dream job and envision. I'm also getting visions in general. I'm seeing the high priestess speaking your vision, speaking your thoughts, speaking your frequency, and allowing it to just be. Okay, you got payoff, debts owed. All right, so something here that you that you may owe is going to be paid off with this windfall. There's something here that's about to come out of nowhere. Like, I feel people in this community. So something about a community of people. I feel people that is tuning into this message, right? Somebody here know and is in an active lawsuit, and you could just want answers about it. Somebody here don't know that they're in the lawsuit. Again, this could be something like, because I'm seeing somebody get in an accident on a school bus, and because you were a student on that bus, there was a case that was open and a check with your name on it, but you have no idea because you didn't sign anything. It's like you were enlisted in some type of money program, and you didn't know that you hit the jackpot, right? And whatever this program is, whatever this enlistment is, whatever, it's like you didn't know. This is like doing some type of uncrossing ritual, uncrossing bath, or some type of cord cutting to certain things that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you, or cutting off, putting salt on a leech, and then it just opens up your energy, and all of this money that just been sitting in escrow somewhere. Escrow could even be in the cosmos, just come out of nowhere. I'm seeing like a windfall. I'm taking this Arthur card. All right, you got 3 galaxy jars. That to me says a lot about who you are and the way you're supposed to be generating wealth. It has a lot to do with the way you see wealth, how you see money, and what you're supposed to be doing when you get said. Yeah, money moves, money magnet. Okay? Don't have ass shit. Do it 110%. Right? This is like, yeah, my bank account say 0, but that's not my reality. A healthy level of delusion, because really it's not delusional. Delusion, dilute. Are illusions actually real if reality is constantly being created? Because what you usually fantasize about is usually what come about. I don't know, I just went down a rabbit hole of my own. Please don't quote me or judge me for asking questions, whatever. Don't give a fuck. So I feel like that's so significant. Something about you not being judged, or not wanting to be judged, okay? You got experiment. Something about an experiment. Selling experiments is reminding me of that one guy, don't know his name. He was selling petri dishes out of his home, where it was like you can take the tools and take certain DNA and put it inside other DNA. Something like that. Or he was something like that. Something like that. All right. It says when you find yourself indecisive about feeling, when you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go. Don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. That's also one key. I'm hearing you got the keys. I'm hearing the keys to the city, or I'm also getting like keys to people's hearts. So something here that has a lot to do with your heart, especially with this green out here, right? This could also be earth, nature. Something about you going a completely different direction than what you are used to. Because what you are used to is not you. If not like a lawsuit, somebody is about to get a windfall of money some way, somehow. And you are meant to use that money or those resources to create and create creators, or not create creators, but ignite the creation in others. And that alone is healing. Somebody could also be really good with their words. An author of experiments. A healer of experiments. A creator of experiments. Something about the way things are willing themselves, okay? Your words will have a great impact on those who read them. You need to go write a book. That's where your money at. Yeah, 10%. It's about time for me to go, okay? That's where your money at. And stop focusing on who and what don't like you. And trust yourself. Trust the teacher and the student in you. Okay, and don't be afraid to fail, because at least you say that you tried. With your uncanny ability to form connections and human relationships, you serve as a bridge between worlds. This is powerful, okay? And being financially free. When I think of financially free, I don't just think about having a whole bunch of money and not having to worry about anything in regards to money. I think of being free of money in general, free of finance. In other words, how do you see money, and how is you making money your God? Somebody here, you're an artist, waiting. The world is waiting for you to express. The artiste lives inside of you. I'm literally seeing somebody's muscles tense up because they're not being who they're supposed to be. In the moment that you start embracing that, it's like you're bringing water back to the muscles and they're easing themselves out. Something about being thirsty or dehydrated for your truth. Thirsty for your truth? Yeah. Because what the fuck did I just say? Time traveling could be significant. So this is like bringing royal resources and royal energy from a past you and bringing it to this life and generating. Something about generation. Okay, when I heard generating, I saw water generating less electricity. But then I said, sir, someone here, you're supposed to be working for the universe. Serving yourself as you are the universe. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. My readings are the shit. That's one thing. I don't care how many views it get or it don't get. If you choose to really hear me with your spirit, this a lot of free game, bro. Real talk. But enough about me. All right? You got focus. It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions. So it's time for you to focus. I saw 333 on the timer when I said that. No longer being an experiment and flipping the coin, because there's always another side. Your easy work pays off. So this is not to say that you're not putting in. It's just to say that you're not overexerting yourself to get a result that you don't have to exert yourself to get. Like this author energy. You naturally can just write, and it naturally just heals and naturally create opportunities and open doors. I'm also getting experimenting with your different talents. If bringing them all together ain't working, how about you separate them and that generate 3 different forms of income? Not allowing so many options or being multi-talented to be a distraction when you can focus on one. Allow that to grow until it's growing itself, and then focus on the other. Excuse me. You don't have to deprive yourself of yourself to be. Don't be afraid of no's, because oftentimes those no's teach you a lesson. Something about your nose could be significant. Okay, someone could be getting like Botox, or someone could be getting like nose augmentation or something like that. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. Of course, because you are extraordinary, out of this world. Your teachings are those that are pulled from the cosmos. You can't run from your star energy, so why not just embrace it? Someone could be a counselor, or you're meant to be. You got a way with words. It's either your voice. You could be a singer, again, a writer, a scripter. There's something here. Whatever it is, it counsels people. They feel like you're in the room, even if they're listening to you, even if they're listening to your audio. You make people, you take their imagination down a hole or down a portal that they never thought was available. They never thought that they had access to. Your compassionate nature makes you a good listener. Your advice is sought after, and your perspective is a valuable commodity. I'm getting a spam call that could be significant. I'm gonna read. Ooh, and you got fortune at the bottom of the deck. Listen, when fortune appears in your life, limitations disappear. A diamond is created under an immense amount of pressure. Imagine that. As you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. It's that gratitude and that wonder that even got you to that place in the first place. So, of course, it only intensifies. Diamonds are created under an immense amount of pressure. It's one of the most bought and replicated gemstones in the world. Something here about black diamonds and red diamonds could be significant. Something about you being amongst many gems and being one of the rarest forms. You being able to coexist with those of the greats. People who also see greatness in themselves. And this is the reason why they're able to embrace the greatness in you. Again, leader came up. It's your destiny to lead, even if you don't do it on purpose. You have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of the planet as the sun rises in frequency. When I say that, as a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspire them. Again, born leaders don't have to exert leadership. They just are. They just be. They just exist, and it naturally leads. What makes you a leader is your authenticity and your ability to be able to live through it. Because it's through that example of you being authentic that other people are led to their authenticity. Even if you guys don't do the same thing. Through your freedom. Alright. I'm finna get out of here because it's about 40 minutes in. Okay, so the galaxy jars speak to your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential. So I feel like there's a lot of you that, and when I said a lot of you, I could be speaking to a lot of people, or a lot of you as in the use yourselves and you. It's untapped because the universe is everlasting. It's not something that you just learn in one day. Kind of like a book. You read in a book that challenge your mind. You might have to read it page by page, and it might take you a year to read just because you're dissecting what each page say, so you can truly understand and bring the pieces together, right? That's how the galaxy is. That's how the universe is. That's how the cosmos is. That's how life is. And you got an infinite amount of time, which means time don't exist, in order to be. So whatever you don't explore that is embedded in your DNA this life, you will have another chance to explore that in the next life. So make the best of each life and forever ascend. And everything that you ascend, that ascension, you don't just lose because you came to another life. You bring that with you. Even if it take you a little while to navigate and find that. Whew. Okay. Someone could be cramping. Someone could be on their period at this time. Because I just got this stomach cramp. And I know why. I bought some sacred womb oil from the Goddess Collection. And I read on the reviews that some people was cramping. Most of them said that they were cramping, so they knew that it was working because the oil was being absorbed by the womb. And I feel like the cramping signifies a release of pain that maybe the womb has been holding in, right? Because usually when you cramp, when you're on your period in that time of release, it's because of the trauma and pain that the womb muscle is holding. Just like you can hold pain and trauma in your arm, in your neck, in your back, you can also hold that pain and trauma in your womb, right? I don't know why I just said that. Sidebar. Anyways, let me just move forward. You got, okay, 4 galaxy jars. Okay, 1 key. The key is a mindset shift that will unlock the abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. Beautiful. Okay, destiny. So if you get a gem and a monarch, if you get a diamond and a butterfly, it speaks to, okay, so the butterfly is destiny, because I'm seeing it like this, so I'm guessing like destiny would be the first one, love would be the rose, and fortune would be the diamond. You got 2 out of 3. It says the rarest and the most fortunate cards in the deck. These confirm the different aspects of abundance that you will manifest. Spiritual abundance is destiny. Wow. Emotional abundance is love, and financial abundance is fortune. Now, I don't see the rose out here, but Spirit just told me that the rose is in your heart. I did see you get 1 book. It talk about lessons and learning experiences that could help you align with your abundant destiny. I'm trying to hurry up before this phone die. Okay. And what else? That's all we got out here. So if you get a butterfly and a gem. It says destiny plus fortune, divine guidance and protection. When both of these cards appear in your reading, it means that you have something of great importance to share with the world. Did I not been saying that? Rest assured that you are led and guided by spirit in your professional life. Beautiful. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 galaxies. Okay, this has 4 or more galaxy jars in your reading equals you have a lot of unrealized potential and undiscovered talents. Of course, as you are the universe is so vast, so of fucking course, like I was saying in the first place. And then you got 1 key. Okay, it doesn't have anything on here for the 1 key. But anywho, I feel like I've said exactly what I needed to say. I do feel like whoever you are, you're on the right path to your abundance and your wealth. Overall, I feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful read, and I hope you guys enjoyed the experience. And if you need anything, baby, I'm in the description box, and I will